Destroy contents after viewing. PS1's Public Secret Number 1. What is MAC? What is ICVZ? PS1's MAC Media Arts Co-op is a community resource for video, audio, and new media arts. ICVZ, Iowa City Video Zine, is Mac's ongoing news, variety, and cool stuff show.
ICVZ viewer. It's Sarahann here. I am reading a selection from On Becoming an American Writer, Essays in Nonfiction by James Allen McPherson. And I've got two passages that have to do with manners. If one begins to think of white supremacy as a structure, instead of as simply bad manners, one might then begin to explore into just what a system, an organic system, does in order to perpetuate itself. Central to the structuring of institutionalized inequality is the cooperation of some segment of the marginalized population who act almost unconsciously as watchdogs over those others who challenge in whatever way the status quo. Such people do the dirty work of the system to keep violators in their place, whether in school, in the workplace, or in public forums.
I didn't know which one to use, and I didn't want to look like a fool.
But that's easy, Sandy. You don't have to worry about a thing like that. I used to get bugged by that, too, but no more. Now you can find out what each piece of silverware is for. But if you don't know, all you have to do is work from the outside of the service into the plate. That's right, Sandy. That's right. The outside one.
Building, which is actually a wonderful place to spend time. How many folks here are familiar with the Iowa City Public Library?
When's our load in?
I don't know. I don't check email.
Okay, there it is right there. I saw the bartender up in the bar. I do this all the time. I'm just gonna go harass him and he'll eventually let us up and we'll load in.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Just block the alley.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
All right, you guys ready to sound check? Use some bass. A little louder here. More?
I can't hear myself.
More? More, okay. All right, that should be good.
One sec here, I'm gonna just move this into place here. Gee, I just told you to. Oh my god. Okay.
Don't touch that.
This thing, God. Okay. Hey, please don't move the mics after I just place them where they need to be. All right, thank you. Okay, sure, yeah. Can I just get the kick drum only? Kick drum only. Just the kick drum, please. No snare. me the kick, please.
Did you guys hear something? I don't know. I couldn't hear if they... You want us to play more? Check 1, 2. Check!
Please sing at the volume you're going to sing at for sound check.
Check! Check! Check 1, 2.
I don't know what thumbs up is. Up with your pointer finger, down with your pointer finger. If you're good, give me a closed fist, please. No thumbs up. No thumbs up might mean more, you know, to some, but just don't do a thumb. No thumb, please. All right, are you guys good to start sending some tracks? Can you please start sending some tracks now? Are you guys ready? Send some tracks, please. Are you guys ready to send some tracks? All right, I'm ready. You guys ready to send some tracks? Are you guys ready to send some tracks? I hate my job. Are you listening?
It's a new local TV show.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's for PS1. Our first episode is about manners.
Manners, I got you.
What do you think about manners? Important?
For sure. Manners are super important.
What did your parents teach you?
Well, one thing for sure is my mom always taught me to say please, but yeah, I think manners are super important. I feel like everybody should really keep in mind how their lack of manners can really affect other people.
Yeah, P's and Q's are mad important.
Oh, God,
definitely.
yeah.
The pandemic happened recently.
Yes, it did.
Did it change manners for you?
Did it change manners? I think that a lot more people are a lot more in tune with how your body language can also reflect your manners after the pandemic. I also think that people have become a lot less willing to be polite.
Yeah, is there a big manner missing right now that you wish came back?
I'm a big advocate for bringing manners back for sure, dude. That would be awesome. I definitely feel like we've been straying away from the positive sides of interaction.
I have to agree with you.
You smell great.
Thank you.
What the fuck, are you wearing some clothes?
I got her perfume on. It
smells great.
Thank you. I don't know. What do you think about jaywalking in Iowa City?
Jaywalking.
Is that rude?
Oh, what do you...
I think it's fine.
As a common perpetrator of jaywalking, I feel like I would consider it to be not rude for sure.
What do you think about graffiti? Rude?
To be someone who doesn't know anybody who does any graffiti, I know it's actually like kind of like a street art type deal. Like,
wait, how does it make you feel when you look at it?
I like it. I don't mind it. I don't think it's a big deal.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's like some like degrading slurs.
Yeah, bad word.
Yeah,
it's on your car.
Impolite, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, well, that's all I have for you, man.
Thanks, man. Good to appreciate your time.
So, Brian, could you tell us about your favorite Sayuri artwork?
I really like the way that Sayuri creates luminescent feelings that react to their surroundings. The senior project was like a hologram, but it was painted on a screen. There was people walking around, so like it wasn't like a static self-portrait. And then when she did an installation at Portland Airport, it was like backlit, and there were organza seaweed that Didn't really move so much, but you could tell that it was like, you know, it would have if there was a breeze. But it was very organic, cloud-based, light-based.
Yeah. And so I was thinking for this, like, however creative you want to make it, or like fun, or exploratory.
I think I like that better.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, yeah, whatever you're kind of thinking that would be fun or funny.
Yeah.
Do you have a horn? Yeah, should we do that?
Should we go see where our chickens are?
Yeah.
Bryant, do you know where our chickens are?
Please go find them.
Okay. They're like, we let them roam around sometimes. This is the golden chicken hour. Like that.
Yeah.
This is where the chickens come out.
So cute.
Yeah.
Do you have a horn?
Yeah.
I'm wondering, how do you think you see the world differently than other people? Like, how does, you know, like you have your like skills, right? The things that you train, you know, the things that you like practice. I'm wondering, like, where does your, like, what's your artistic sensibility?
That's a good question. I mean, I see the world with like, I like think of it as light, like how light reflects things and how in relationship to light, things in relationship. So, for example, this is like semi-transparent, but if you like have light underneath it, it'll glow or something. But like felt is like, it really kind of absorbs light. It's matte. And like this is shiny. I like thinking about it in that way. Like if I want to have like some accent things, I'll think of like different textures. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, absolutely. So you think your eye is more trained for how light reflects on things or passes through them.
Yes.
How it like lights them up from inside. How it
The
absorbs the
relationship.
light.
Yeah.
When do you think that kind of kicked in for you?
I think it's always like, I always liked fabric and playing with fabric, you know.
From like childhood.
Yeah. So I think like fabric, if it's like super thick canvas, it's different than having like a sheer material. So I think I will very notice those things. Anyway, it was stressful in terms of like, it's a big project and the scope of it. Moved away from like stressful work.
Yeah.
Just because it's not healthy for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I really.
When you're working, do you play with the lighting in the studio?
No.
Or you just have the lights pretty bright usually? Like you don't work in the dark?
No.
Much.
Only when I'm working on like specific lighting project.
Right.
I do just work. Right. But it's not, I mean, fluorescent light isn't really ideal. It's what I have.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so then, like with something like this, when did you figure out that how light passed? Like, was that just through experimentation?
No.
Was that something you read about? You know, you just tried it.
Just tried it.
Yeah. Like you made something and you put it over a light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just Like this look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. That's
And then,
so pretty.
And then, like, for example, I really like covering the things with wool. Because wool kind of like makes everything so soft. See? Look at
so pretty.
It's so pretty.
Do you have a conscious like ethics or philosophy behind your work? You could say, you could look at your joy march, and say that, there's something about community and positivity.
Yeah.
That, works its way into what you value in art.
Yeah.
But, it's from the outside.
Yeah. I mean, I do, like, for example, lately I've been thinking how, like, what I use my skill set, I want to use it for to have some change, like I could use like, illustrator skills or like stenciling skills to do cute things, but I could use it to like have signs for protests. So I like to use it for a good cause.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Okay.
That's why I think I don't consider myself a designer.
Yeah.
Because I mean, not that designers don't do anything for a good cause, but I think what I make, I want to be intentional. But I guess I don't, I think I might have said it in the wrong way, and if designers hear it, they'll be pissed about this.
Sure. Well, I feel like people say that about
know.
like illustrators.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it's just like being like for hire. Which like brand like if Coca-Cola or what is it? BP oil, where it's like Sayuri, can you design something for us?
Yeah, it kind of goes
about
against my values.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Right.
But like for example, the workout frameworks, like what
Yeah, sure.
did I kind of sell out?
Did you think about that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And so I thought about it for a long time.
Yeah.
And then it's like they're making things on the computer to recreate real things.
Yeah.
So I'm like putting real craft people who can actually make film like out of business by doing that because computers can make it.
Right.
That kind of thought really. I thought about that. I did it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are thinking about this, and this, because it's money.
Yeah.
Money is, life or death. And
is it?
I think for some people.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yeah, I thought that was like my only source of income.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I'll take it.
Yeah. But I think these are hard questions.
Yeah.
That, artists are
trying
to figure out.
I feel like going back to this, like, having like a day job, I feel like it influences me. Having a day job influences me on what type of work I make because I'm not dependent on it for money. So I'm free.
Yeah.
These ones.
Can you talk about what jellyfish mean to you?
In general?
Yeah.
They're magical. And I love their movement.
They bounce so well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the way they move. Jellyfish is fun. It's kind of magical.
Yeah.
This is a little bit plump, but I like it because it's different character.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of using these as puppets?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't, but that could work really well. But it's not really. I mean, do you think I should put things like faces and stuff on it?
It could be cute, but they are just, closer to, more elegant magic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as animated. Yeah.
Yeah, and, what kind of eyes would you put on it?
I know.
Googly eyes would look so goofy.
Yeah.
I
know.
It would
so
maybe
hard.
detract from the light.
Yeah. Material. Yeah.
What's this material?
So it's called organza. Organza is made. This is like synthetic material. So it's not. It's like plastic, really. So it's like, and this is kind of the wrinkles and stuff like heat set, so it retains its shape. But this one is tulle, and then I sewed them together and filled it up with more.
Have you seen this thing? It's like a paper that you can sew fabric between it. And then when you put it in hot water, it dissolves.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've never used it though.
Looks
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it does. It seems like good to play with.
Yeah. Do you have any jellyfish facts?
Like a real fact.
Fake facts are okay as well.
Yeah. Fake facts. For example, some jellyfish like ice cream.
Yeah.
And then, for example, this one, this jellyfish species is called Midsummer Night's Dream. So it's kind of like very dreamlike. Other facts.
Do jellyfish live forever?
They live a long. They also like reproduce
Continuously.
Yeah.
Asexually?
I have to check
themselves.
I have to check on that.
Yeah. Are there any other sea creatures that you developed, relationships with?
I think. Well, I like anemones.
Yeah, barnacles.
Yeah.
Anemone, yeah. I've seen some good barnacle work.
Do you want to see some?
Sure.
I feel like I don't know if my barnacles are here, but my anemones are here. Sorry. So my studio is so messy, and so I'm sorry if people think that it's like messy.
No, actually, Dan was just saying that he thought it would be messier.
Okay, good. I'm so glad.
Wow.
These are my anemones.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah. I saw a video where was your work used for a fashion shoot?
Oh, yes, I think so. Yes.
How was that for you to think of your work as wearable? Yeah, costume or...
It was, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. But I think, I don't know. I think I have an interesting relationship with the word wearable art.
Similar.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, me and my friend Emily Zelensky kind of make jokes about having having a TV show called I don't have a TV show together, and then we'll go like everything. It's art. And then like.
I heard that you designed a set for the Trolls movie.
Oh yes.
That wasn't the first time you've designed a set.
No.
Have you ever thought of like a theater set?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is from that. I mean, it's not theater. It was for me and my friend Emily. We designed this set for the from Planet showcase.
Oh, I don't know.
It's from last September. I don't think we I didn't take too much documentation because I was kind of like in semester, but it's like a showcase of it's like prompt that was made by Amanda Gorman, and then like think about the planet, and then people responded to it, and then it was a community showcase in at the Angler.
Okay.
I can show you some pictures. Sure. But anyway, this is well, part of it. The set.
Is this a hand?
It's a hand.
Okay.
With a seed.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll show you what the picture looks like. But anyway, I do love. I mean, I like set. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done it like professionally, but I used to work for a TV station in Japan.
Okay.
Like right after college for 3 years. I didn't like do the set, but I was props person, so I was like around making like some fake environments, you know. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I like making environments.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm artists. Well, I mean, I feel like I am a part of a special community. Yeah. Like that really celebrates making and playing with. I mean, making art. I feel like that the Joy Parade is one of. I mean, an example. It's just like a bunch of friends get together and every 3 months and like make parade and spread joy. Yeah, lately, so first I feel like I was more focused on making my own things, like for myself, but like lately I've been more interested in like making the community and like collaborating with other people. It's a different type of energy that I get from it. And it's not centering myself, it's more like centering the goodness. Yeah, and I like that. Yeah. I don't like, I mean, I don't really like to be on the spotlight. I like to kind of foster it.
Do you feel like that had to do with just like having a career as an artist, as like, you know, the centering of yourself versus like, you know, to focus on a lot of people, like, you know, it has a different like incentive or
yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, maybe like when I was making things like for Portland Airport and stuff like that, I felt like I was by myself. Yeah. And then it was nice to be able to control and make things that I really want, like aesthetically, but then it wasn't as exciting for me in terms of like I don't want to be making jellyfish all my life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like keep like make a jellyfish installation for somebody's wedding.
Yeah.
Or like somebody's rich person's house. Or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
It's like okay, I've done that, but I don't want to keep doing it. And I kept thinking about like, well, I mean, I had an installation at the airport. But the airport, it's like special, like privileged group of people that could only like that could access that. Yeah. So how can I reach out to the other people who might want to experience it? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I thought about that kind of thing. And then working with people at PS1 is always like inspiration in that way.
Yeah.
Because it's very, I don't know, it's magical.
Yeah,
in that way,
yeah.
You know, like inclusive and like joy of making things together.
Yeah. Can you talk about what the mural making was like?
Yeah, it's a few.
The one downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really. It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was very stressful. For me.
Yeah, say more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think we started Thomas Agran, who I think he's still on the board for PS1, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's not.
I don't know.
But he used to be the director for public art at the downtown district, and so he approached me about this project with collaborating with UAY, United Action for Youth, and then being a mentor for making a mural. So I thought it was really cool idea, and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was like, I've never done this before. Yeah. So I talked to John.
Yeah.
John, and
he helped out.
Yeah, I mean, he helped me think things through.
Sure.
Yeah. And then I've talked to a lot of people how I can do it. And it was pretty invigorating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the scale, or what was invigorating?
The impact. I mean, like collaborating with youth and making them feel like they belong here was one, like that's the theme of it. Yeah, it's like it's their voice in the city. That's so. Anyway, it was stressful in terms of like it's a big project and the scope of it.
Do you feel like that's something you can only take on like every other year? You know, this like something that big in terms of like, you know, to not burn out or just be too stressed out.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to pace yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. I kind of like moved away from like stressful work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's not healthy for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like it and I really get into it when I'm doing it, but that's all I can do.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything else. Like, I can't hang out with Bryant.
Yeah.
Like, I can't. Do other things. So, for me, I mean, other people do it well. They know how to balance things out, but I feel like I'm all or nothing type thing, and right now I'm in the nothing mode. And I think we need to be able to control how much. I mean, control the way we work. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm not over arting.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely like seeing like if I have bandwidth to take on projects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have to be go all the time.
Yeah.
And I can still be an artist without being like 200% artist. I can still be an artist just 25%. I don't know how the reason why I started kind of putting my energy towards, like, for example, coming to PS1 and like kind of thinking of the community as a big part of it is like when I was working on the Trolls thing, and it was like felt like I was so isolated, you know, and I didn't really have like peers to like bounce ideas off of. We just moved here, like, and I didn't have like artist friends to be like, what should I do about this situation?
Yeah.
And I can't be like that to my client, you know. So there's like, I needed to have people that's me, like one of me.
Yeah.
Around me. And now I feel like I have lots of people like that. Yeah, I don't even know what a piece would look like. What I want to make right now. I think my right now I think like my drive comes from like making a prop for the Joy Parade or like things like that. So I feel like that the piece itself is not as important, you know, as like what it does or like what it's a part of. Yeah.
So kind of Joy March is your project.
Oh, yeah, but it's not only mine. Yeah. Like there's other amazing artists that are making it. Yeah. But making joy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's my art.
Yeah.
But then I was like, I shouldn't like. It doesn't have to. My art that I make doesn't always have to be. I don't want to like confine myself. I mean, I don't want to confine myself to like only making joyful.
I wanted to ask you about this because I feel like a lot of your art is joyful and playful and more bright and fun. Yeah. And I'm wondering, where darker themes.
Yeah, I'm not consciously doing it like only joy only. Yeah. I don't have it in my mind like only joy. Yeah. Only joy, Yeah. But I think I feel like when it comes, I would make not so joyful.
Yeah.
I mean, if it happens.
So you're open to it.
Yeah, I'm open to it.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't really made unjoyful art.
Yeah.
But I have to make sure that I don't giggle.
You don't giggle?
I.C.V.Z.
With computers, ingenious minds are always probing for loopholes.
We've enlisted state-of-the-art technology. We have, as you can see here, a cable-ready television.
Computer Center.
We're trying to build a community.
Of course, we do represent the state-of-the-art of technology here.
The one thing computers don't do yet, it seems, is make people.
What could be simpler?
How did you get to this stage?
Well, we use the telephone to dial up the Polytechnic computer, and via an acoustic coupler which just changes the computer signals into sounds so the telephone can handle it.
Computers are taking over the entire system.
The delicious joy of proving your generosity to a stranger. The quick hit of dopamine straight to the bloodstream. The proclamation of, yes, people can be good. Or at the very least, chivalry has not completely abandoned the human realm.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
I just have to go. Okay, maybe.
It's
fine.
Sorry.
Oh,
no.
Okay,
sorry.
I just have to go. Stop. You're a little close.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Okay.
You know what? I got it.
Oh.
You go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead.
You're good. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Yeah, have a good one. You too.
I'm beginning to wonder, though, if chivalry is just a performance. Through a small act of manners, I can create the illusion that man is not all guided by greed. But in reality, this held door could very well measure the full depth of my generosity. And then it begs the question, am I performing for you? An even better question, am I performing for myself?
The door's open. The door's open. I've got the door open. I've got the door open. The door's open. I got you. The door's open. I've got the door open. Hey. Yeah. I'm so glad you made it. Hey. It's so good to see you. So glad to see you.
Perhaps life is but a performance, and I'm just another thespian trying to get my kicks. Thanks for watching.
Bless you. Oh my God, bless you. Can I just bless you? Oh. Oh, God, Lord in heaven.
That's okay.
Please
Really.
rain down your blessings
I'm okay.
upon this
Thank
person.
you.
Wrap her in your holy arms and free her from sins of the flesh.
Really, that's
and
okay. I'm
damnation.
really okay.
Please bring your righteousness. Walk her into
right
the
now.
light of the right now. So Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. All right, part 2 is a quote. It's in italics in the book. There's some mixed media video. What's that? Now I'll read it out loud with my voice. The code sustaining the world that floats at the foundations of the world is based on predatory violence and exquisitely good manners. The code sustaining the world that floats at the foundations of the world. What does that mean? The code sustaining the world that floats at the foundations of the world is based on predatory violence and exquisitely good manners. It's not looking good for manners, guys. That's what I came here to contribute, so bye.